Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be covering off how to create a YouTube thumbnail using Canva. So if we go up to the top here, create a design. If we type in here YouTube thumbnail, we should get the option below. We've already got it pre-selected, so if we click on that, we'll be taken to our design page. If you didn't already see, whenever I selected that, Canva is smart enough to already size the YouTube thumbnail for the specific size that YouTube accepts thumbnails and gives you the best display for those, either on a PC or on a mobile. For our canvas here, we have a blank one to start off with, or we can select one from all the pre-made templates that Canva has. These are available for the free and the pro versions of Canva. The only difference being with the paid version that you get a lot more options with regards to the number of them. And also if you want to insert images into this picture with yourself in them, you can remove the background with the paid version. But if you don't have the paid version, there are a multitude of free online background removers that will do the same job for you. Okay, so for the canvas then, folks, I want to create a nice background. So if I click on elements here on the left hand side and I select gradients because I want a multicolored background, hit enter. So let's say, for example, I want this one. If I drag it across and just come to the edge of the page, it should snap out to fill the whole page. I can then click on this here and I can flip the image if I want the colors in a different position. Let's say I want it there. I will leave it in that position. For our thumbnails, folks, we want to hook our audience in. So if they scroll past it on their mobile phone or on their PC, then we want a nice hooky title, and we want the text obviously to be seen on a PC and on a mobile device. So for the text, we don't want to overcrowd it and have to make it too small that the audience can't see it. So we only want, for example, about 6 different words in there. So for our text then, we want to make it nice and hooky. For this example, we're going to talk about gravity boots. So for example, we're going to call this title, The 5 Advantages of Gravity Boots. So if we come across here and hit text, add a heading, add another heading, and then we can resize these here. So we're going to keep just 2 blocks of text then, The 5 Advantages of Gravity Boots. So to make these stand out on this sort of background, we want to pull in a couple of shapes and put these behind the text. So if we come over to elements and we select all, we get rid of gradients, we can see shapes, see all, come down to the bottom, and we're going to use a couple of these shapes. And when we pull one out, we can select that shape, folks, and just copy it and make 2. So for the benefit of this lesson, we're going to create these and make them light blue and make the text yellow so that it stands out on the blue. We're going to bold the text and we're going to pick a nice font that it stands out. So pick this one here, Vatican semi-bold again for this one. And what we're going to do then is make the text bigger. You can stretch it out by pressing the plus button, or you can just type it in. So for this example, we're going to say 60. That's nice and big. We'll get this on the one line. You can see it's behind the shape here. So if we click the shape on the 3 dots, send backward, you can now see the text is in front. If we click on the shape, we can drag it out to the size of the text and fit that in there. It'll center itself based on the lines. We just do the same with the other shape. We want to change this heading to The 5 Advantages of Gravity Boots. Let's keep it all block text. So if we select this all, we can make it large text up the top. That will stand out a lot better. Make our text block slightly bigger, back in the center. This text bigger, let's say 45. Let's actually split this top text up. As we can see, it's taken up quite a bit of the page. So if we just select both of these, duplicate it, pull it down the bottom, and make this number quite big, say 80, enter. We can drag this out here and make this even bigger. Make our shape bigger as well. Make our text at the bottom bigger, 55, enter. If we select both of these and hit the 3 dots, we can group these. So it means we can drag it anywhere and the text doesn't come away from the actual shape. So let's just slant this one on its side slightly, and we can send this backwards. And what we want to do as well is change the color of this shape and the color of this one. a nice red. What we can do with this shape as well is bring it forward. Now we can group this all together and drag it wherever we want to. That looks a lot better now, folks. It's standing out well, and we can see gravity boots is the main one that we're focusing on there in the center. So what we can do then now is we can pull an image of ourselves into this thumbnail if we want to, or we can put more photos in or pictures just to draw attention again to this thumbnail and get readers pulled into the actual video that we're going to make them want to watch. All right, so if we come over to the left hand side and we select uploads, I've already selected some images that I've uploaded in the past. This image here, and you can see there's a background on it. As I said with the paid version, if we select edit image, we can do background remover, and this here will now get rid of the background and just leave the image of myself. I can make that bigger, pull myself right in towards title, and also if I want to put an image in here as well just to draw more attention to gravity boots, I can come over to elements, come back to the search box and type in gravity boots and select see all on the graphics and see if we can find a picture of some boots here. Yep, these look like space boots, so I can pull these up, make these bigger, and then send them to the back. Send backwards once, send backward again, let's send backward again. You can send them all the way to the back or in stages just to see what the best option is. That looks a lot better. Let's just move that around. We could also add some animation as well to our image, folks, by just putting in some cartoon type graphics. And let's see what graphics it gives us here. So, for example, we could use this to add some more animation to myself. I can flip this image horizontal, stretch it out a little bit, and change the color of it to white, just to add some animation there to like make it sort of jump out a little bit more. All right, so that's just an option to make a thumbnail, folks. You could come up with a lot more creative ideas, but again, you don't want to overcrowd it with too much. You want to try and draw them into what you're trying to engage the audience with there, and just give them enough to keep them curious. You know, gravity boots is something probably not a lot of people know about. They think gravity on the moon, but gravity boots are actually something that you can use for your health and your spine. So it'll be an interesting video this here for someone that's never heard of gravity boots before. So yeah, after we've completed it up to this stage then, folks, what we can do is we can click on share up at the top and click on download. What we're going to do here is select the type of download we want. For this example, we're going to use JPEG, and we can then click on download, and this here will download the thumbnail now, ready to display this on YouTube. Many thanks for watching and listening, folks. If you enjoy my channel, please feel free to like and subscribe or make a comment in the section below, and I look forward to seeing you back here again. Take care, all the best.